Welcome to the Lust Resist or Love Persist read. This is where we examine who wants what and who needs something something. The cards we're using today are the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, the Romantic Tarot, the Tiny Universal Weight Tarot, a Grateful Heart. Listen, B. The first card is the Lust card. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Someone feels left out. The woman on here is shivering without clothing, otherwise known as naked. And there's a sharp environment seen as the crystals that are very pointy and jagged. She's on top of a rock. It feels as if someone is not part of the show, left out of the opportunity. No flowers, no mercy. The Love card. Another reversal. We have the Fool in reverse. A bit of a dandy on this card. Someone who has a bouquet askew on their head. They're all in pink. They have their best suit of love on. The doves are upside down too, standing with one foot on a platform, one foot in midair. There's no more sky energy, no fresh start, nothing happening here. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is depletion, everything gone, and a false start or no start at all. It's the same old song and dance. Someone used to hold on to hope, and now they feel empty. And another person is oblivious to the occurrence of anything. It feels like the first person doesn't have value at all. And in this devalued state, has just let themselves go. There's nothing more to look forward to. It's kind of depressing here. The second person, they're all caught up in their own kind of world, but it's an upside down swirl. It doesn't go anywhere. It's the same old, same old. And these two are not pointed in the right direction. They're not going anywhere. They would be the opposite of loved up and upwardly mobile. There's some sort of blockage that makes them awkward, either socially, financially, or they just don't have the right skills to discern how to come together. Maybe they were together at one time and now they're just side by side. Let's look at the sparkles of either attraction or repulsion with the Tiny Tarot here. There's more to this story. How did they get this way? The first person has an upside down magician. They did some dark magic. They're full of negative thinking. Whatever they manifested was just the opposite of what they wanted. We have the Ten of Swords, a betrayal, and a heartbreak. They didn't want their life to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. But since they were already in the midst of a downfall, they kind of got help to be pushed over the edge. We have the Page of Pentacles. They may hold on to a fresh start or news of some job offer or opportunity. Things haven't gone well for this first person for a very long time, 10 years or more. Let's see with the second person. We have the Justice card. They feel balanced. They feel like not doing anything is their reward. They feel like their karma is okay, but they don't even know that they're stuck. There's 8 of Swords here. And this person on this card, they're happy where they're at, even though they're not going anywhere. They've put themselves in this place. They feel like it's balanced here. They wouldn't know any different. We have the 10 of Wands, pushing very hard with a lot of burdens over an extended period of time. It feels a bit stagnant and trapped and like a horror film here. One person knows how bad it is and the other one is oblivious. In the past, we have 2 cards, the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Cups. One person rushed to the commitment. They were all in. They were enthusiastic. The other person rushed away in the opposite direction. See, these people aren't even looking at each other. They're not engaged together. They're like on opposite ends of the spectrum almost. In the present, there's a lot of juggling going on with the 2 of Pentacles. Their interests may lie elsewhere. A lot of looking, a lot of flirting, a lot of song and dance. In the future, the 9 of Cups, they get their wish. What is their wish? They seem very wishy-washy. Opposite directions. The 2 of Pentacles, the Song and Dance card, it's all up in the air. There's a choice. There's a chance. They're all over the place. What is the outcome? Tell us more. The 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Someone sees them as a prize from the outside and wants a relationship with them. Who is that? Someone gets away. The 6 of Swords. Which one is the one that will get away from this pairing here? This mismatched misfortune. The first person has the Hierophant card. They're committed. The second person is the Philanderer. They have a Knight of Cups here. So the second person, who's all dressed up with a big smile on their face, is the one who steps out. They have more money or resources to offer, and they might take a trip, and on this trip they may find new love. The other person feels like it's for life, but the second person, from the very beginning, they had an 8 of Cups. They weren't in it to win it. They were already 1 foot out of the door at the very beginning. Let's see what the heart has to say about this pair who don't share. Blessed are those who can give without remembering and take without forgetting. That's the first person. They've given a lot. The Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords and the Magician in the reverse, they did this to themselves. through rushing, through accepting less than stellar treatment, and through constantly trying to give to keep things together. The second person says happiness is itself a kind of gratitude. They don't ever intend on suffering. They put themselves first and they're going to make themselves happy. They're going to go on some sort of cruise or trip or adventure. And along the way, they're going to invest in a new love in their life. Let's see what the bee proclaims. The first person. You are not one thing. You are a million amazing things. The person who doesn't value themselves needs to know that they're more precious than the sun, the moon, and the stars. They also might need to have an astrology reading to kind of see where they're at in their life and how they can pull themselves out from under this rock that they're hiding in. They're hiding under a rock. They've been crushed. The second person says, there's no such thing as the right time. Trust yourself and do it. This person is all about number one. They will step out and find what makes them happy, leaving people in the dust because it's a must. It's a must to trust their instinct, and they're very impulsive, glib, superficial. They don't want peace, they want drama. They're going to have a piece of their cake and eat it too. This other person is going to rely heavily upon their spiritual inner nature and their fresh start to get through this. They may even one day become a millionaire and be blessed with good fortune once they lose this philanderer who's not upright and who's gonna get some karma, because what you put out comes back. And even though they get their wish to kind of go their merry way, it always comes around in the end. My final analysis is that it was a faulty foundation. Somebody wanted to be stable, but their stability flipped on them and became their liability. And through that process of not being able to manifest and became quite unlucky, they will finally find some sort of strength in rushing the other way out of this. The other person will find another quick and happy union. They may need a bit of therapy. The Six of Swords is my therapy card, but instead they'll take a trip or find a new love. Any port in a storm, as they say. They're just gonna do it. It feels like one person is amazing and the other person is a Don Juan of immense stupidity. The lesson is, don't rush into anything, and notice sooner rather than later when someone wants out. They really mean it. Thank you, and namaste.